Multiply and simplify if possible. Write in the form a plus bi. For example, a, negative 5i times 3i, we're going to multiply the real numbers. So associate negative 5 times 3. And we're going to multiply the imaginary numbers, I times I. So negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. I times I is I squared, which is negative 1. So that simplifies to positive 15. But I need to write it in this form, right? So 15 is the real number part. How many imaginary units are there? There's none left, so 0i. That's written in the a plus bi form. For b, I'm going to have to distribute. So first we multiply negative 2i times 6, and then we multiply negative 2i times negative 2i. So for negative 2i times 6, I'm going to multiply the numbers. Negative 2 times 6 is negative 12 times I. And the next term, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. I times I is I squared, which is negative 1. So this is negative 12i minus 4. But if I write this in the proper form, the real number comes first and then the imaginary unit. For c, 1 minus 2i is being multiplied by another 1 minus 2i. So we're going to distribute each term to each term. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times negative 2i. Negative 2i times 1. And negative 2i times negative 2i we just saw was positive 4 times I squared, which is negative 1. So combine like terms. Minus 2 plus minus 2 is minus 4. And 4 times negative 1 is minus 4. So then we have like terms for the real number. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. And then the imaginary unit part, minus 4i. For d, 6 plus 5i times 6 minus 5i. This is actually sum and difference, a special product, but we can just go ahead and distribute. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times negative 5 is negative 30i. 5i times 6 is positive 30i. And 5i times negative 5i is negative 25i squared, which is negative 1. So our like terms are going to cancel each other out additively. So that leaves 36, and this negative 25 times negative 1 is positive 25. So actually the imaginary unit is gone. We've got just have the real numbers, so let's add these together. That's 61. And there's no imaginary unit, so we have 0i to complete the a plus bi form.